What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost and GeeksGamers.com, and Major League Baseball is officially on pause as we have our first work stoppage in over a quarter century and the first lockout in over 30 years from Major League Baseball. You can see the headline from Jeff Passan of ESPN. Major League Baseball has implemented a lockout, the first work stoppage in the sport in 26 years. News at ESPN. And if you haven't really been following what's going on in baseball, if you weren't quite sure, this might come as a huge shock to you, as a huge surprise. Major League Baseball players are locked out. It's on a pause. Is this a strike? What does this mean? Well, it was kind of anticipated. The new collective bargaining agreement had not been agreed upon. And without that, owners aren't comfortable with players working with no actual agreement in place. So it's pretty customary to have a lockout, and that's exactly what's happening in this case. Major League Baseball owners have decided to lock out the players until a new collective bargaining agreement can be ratified. That is not going to prevent both sides from basically grandstanding and blame it on the other side. Overall picture, I do think that this will rectify itself before spring training, before anything like that. I just think there's too much on the table for both sides. I don't think we're going to see half a season lockout or strike or anything like that. But for right now, there is no Major League Baseball activity. There are no trades. There are no signings. There is no activity. There's nothing for Major League Baseball. And I want to show you, this is the big letter to baseball fans that Rob Manfred, one of the biggest jokes in the league, to be quite, or in any sport, to be quite honest with you, one of the worst commissioners in sports, and that's saying a lot. He put out this long, lengthy statement basically saying how disappointed he is and a bunch of nonsense that people don't care about. There is no one that's going to actually read through this letter. Right? It's just garbage. We know what's going on. We know that you can't come to an agreement, that the players and the owners cannot come to an agreement. So instead, you're having a lockout. And you can see here from ESPN, MLB and Major League Baseball Players Association failed to reach new labor agreement league in first lockout since 1990. And it should also be clear, a strike is different from a lockout. A strike is effectively when the players decide that they are not going to play, probably because they don't agree with their CBA or something like that. A lockout is when the owners decide to do it. We've had 9 work stoppages in Major League Baseball history. This is the 9th one, and it's the 4th lockout ever. We did in 1994 famously have a strike, which ruined Tony Gwynn's season that year and kind of put baseball on a bad path. And it wasn't until Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire, that 1998 home run chase, that it really took back off again. But that strike was not good for baseball. They do not want a repeat of that. There is absolutely no way that they want anything like that. And Major League Baseball did come out and have a statement. This shutdown is a dramatic measure regardless of the timing. It's not required by law or for any reason. It was the owner's choice, plain and simple, specifically calculated to pressure players into relinquishing rights and benefits and abandoning good faith bargaining proposals that will benefit not just players, but the game and industry as a whole. So you are going to see people taking sides. I kind of blame both sides, to be honest with you. I think that it is just a tactic. They don't want to do it without an agreement in place. And I think come January, we probably will have an agreement. A couple months, something like that. They'll probably work it out. We'll be ready to go in the ramp up to spring training. At least I hope so, for baseball's sake. What do you guys think about this? Major League Baseball is stopped right now. No activities during this lockout. Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.